We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball on the Show, and it comes your way next. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Joey Votto is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joey Votto is retired to kick off the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. So coming to the plate, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rockies, the center fielder, Raimel.
Here it comes.
Tapia.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 to him now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The average sits at 303 entering play. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Moustakas is there to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. And now a pitch on the way.
Aye.
Hit down the line at first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing. Second inning set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 2 for 6. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler Wade. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's popped up. Senzel in foul ground makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping into the box, David Dahl. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Castillo, the native of the Dominican Republic, is currently 3rd in All-Star fan voting among starting pitchers, so he's hopeful at least to get an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 29 driven in. That evens it up, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Into the box now, Tucker. starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Travis Jankowski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's taken below the zone for a ball. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Joey Votto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a check swing here, appealed down to 3rd, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No. Now batting, Matt Kemp. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
In now, Dom Nunez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Kemp at second, Hampson at first with no outs. In there, 1-2 now. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Hit out towards second, fielded by Moustakas. Galvis on to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Raimel Tapia is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and back now with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The first baseman.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Eugenio Suarez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1-2-3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early.
His swing for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Count for 3-1.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, David Dahl comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. A bouncer to the left side. Galvis has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Man at second here with 2 away. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And he gets ahead 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Castillo waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline. plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Breaks is bad as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Outside, 2-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
In now for the Reds, Travis Jankowski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll get in there safely.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
At the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first. Right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the veteran Matt Kemp.
The designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Senzel's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Dom Nunez.
Digging in, Dom Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Weak roller right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. Rockies lead it 1-0. In is Joey Votto now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way off the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Striding in once again, Jesse Winker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Has a look, now the pitch. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88, and at this point in the game, that's a good place to be, so I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel
The
Tapia.
center fielder, Raimel.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Jankowski on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Daniel.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
There's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Here's the 2-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he's safe.
The right fielder, number 16, Tyler.
So now to the plate, Tyler Wade. He swings and lines it to left. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Hit to short, fielded by Galvis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready now, Mike Moustakas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball one. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Bases are empty, one man out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Fourth home run for him on the season. As the Reds are off the schneid, it's now a 2-1 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now batting.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. Now a bunt attempt here. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And he is in there. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Wade Davis will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
71. Wade Davis.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Nick Senzel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first with 2 away. The 1-1. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes. Trevor Story steps in now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
now batting, the designated hitter.
So striding in, Matt Kemp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Two balls, no strikes, the count of the Rockies' designated hitter. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I don't know if there was any intent behind that pitch, but it certainly opens up the outer half of the plate with this next one.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now.
Number one.
Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, John Nunez.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. And he lays off there 1-0. No hits to this point. Now it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Ben Bowden comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
First offering on its way. Joey Votto is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Ready on 0-2. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The pitch.
Count 1-0.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And it's 1-2. Bowden, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Wade has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Pulled toward right center field. Coming in is Tapia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Jones will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 57, Nate Jones.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tapia is retired, and there's 1 away. There's the look at the final line for the Red starter. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Daniel Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here comes the first baseman, Eugenio Suarez. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Pazos is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes, 1-0. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Aristides Aquino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 44.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be